For those of you that don't know, the feathers that I have, most of them are collected here at Manson Farmette from the ducks that we have. We have brown, black, and white and gray variations, and there's some iridescence to each of our ducks' flight feathers, and so that's where we get majority of our feathers from. We also have friends that give us turkey and guinea and chicken feathers, and all of the feathers are taken from them after they've been naturally shed. So ducks in particular have 2 molting times per year, and we are just getting over the heavy part of that right now. And I think that part of the reason why it's happening so late is because it's been so warm this year. But yep, they'll have another one in the spring. The drakes, the males, they in the springtime they will get their gender identifying feathers, and so then they will have the rings around their neck, they'll have the solid color head, and the curly tail feather. And then in the fall they shed all of those and they look more like the female ducks. And so right now was a good time of year for me to start to gather feathers, because I got all of those beautiful iridescent feathers, and the only thing that I haven't been able to collect was a curly tail feather from the drakes. But everything else, like I said, is naturally collected. I do not harvest any of my ducks. They're all for egg laying and for feather collecting and for composting and for fertilizer, like their poop, not them. And so there's no animal abuse or anything like that going on here. And the friends that we've collected the feathers from were also naturally shed. So they are cleansed in soap and water, just Dawn dish soap and water. And then they're dried flat in between 2 pieces of cardboard. And then if I need to straighten them more, I will use a hobby iron on them. It doesn't get as hot as, let's say, a hair iron or a conventional, clothes iron. In fact, this is it right here. I'm about to use it. And so everything I do, I try to consider not just what I want, but also what's in the best interest of the animal. And so I definitely will not, unless when it's time and my ducks go to a different place, then I will harvest as many feathers as I can, but I do not plan on harvesting any birds for feathers. I also have some feathers that are naturally collected from the wild birds that are around here. So we have doves, titmice, various finches, cardinals, and what's the other guy? Chickadees. That are around here all the time, and we harvest those feathers as well when we find them on the ground. So anyways, that's about the feathers. Hopefully that information has been helpful to you, especially if you're trying to make a decision whether you want to purchase some feather art or not. I love you. Thank you for the support, and until next time.